Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a fun reading, how people view you. In front of you there are three groups. The first one is boba tea, followed by coffee, and the third group is cocktail. So please pick one with your intuition, and if you need more time to decide, then pause this video. Let's begin. Hi group 1, if you chose boba tea, then let's see how people view you. So right from the start, people see you as someone highly intuitive. Someone who moves through life guided by a deep inner knowing. Your intuition is naturally strong, okay? And for many of you, it's even psychic. Like you feel things before they happen, sense people's emotions instantly, and often just know when things isn't right. So some people may even say, how did you know that? So many of you are emotionally connected, sensitive in a profound way, and you want to do what feels right to your soul. Because of this, people sometimes see you as a bit intense, someone who experiences life in highs and lows, someone who feels deeply, okay? And I feel that for some of you, this intuition gift may run in your bloodline. Kind of like it may come from your grandparents, great-grandparents, or parents. You may have heard stories such as, your grandmother used to dream things before they happened, or your father, your mother always had a sixth sense about people. So this intuitive gift flows through generations and now sits powerfully within you. Like with the 10 of Pentacles and High Priestess here, people see you as someone who's family-oriented and loyal. Like you give everything to those you love. You protective, nurturing, and committed. Like you would drop everything if your family needed you. And your family can count on you no matter what. Because your presence makes others feel safe. Like people also see you as someone incredibly creative. Like your mind is always running with ideas, visions, and plans. You can come up with solutions quickly, and you speak in a way that captivates people. You know how to adjust your tone depending on the situation, making you persuasive when needed, comforting when people are hurting, or firm when boundaries are necessary, okay? And I feel that some of you could be a Gemini or Aquarius sun or rising, because your communication is a kind of like direct, quick, sharp, intelligent, and adaptable, okay? Like you're very busy. You juggle many things at once. You don't waste time. You prefer to invest your energy wisely and make your days meaningful. So instead of sitting around chatting, you're someone who organizes your day, works towards your goals, keeps your routines efficient, and stays focused on your purpose, okay? And people can feel that you carry a bigger life mission here. Like something beyond just working, having a family, and living normally. Like your soul purpose feels heavier, more spiritual, and more impactful. Kind of like, many of you have gone through trials and tribulations that shaped you into a guide for others. And people feel that your wisdom comes from real experiences, And your energy is naturally powerful, dominant even. And regardless of gender, female or male, people can see you as someone who stands strong, speaks clearly, and carries authority, guys. Like you have a presence that makes people pay attention when you enter a room, Now I see a sunflower. Like you shine like a sunflower, bright, warm, uplifting. And people feel happier just being around you, because you bring light, happiness, and comfort to people. But another thing that you need to know that, you open, yet selective. Yes, you friendly, warm, and easy to talk to. And some of you could make friends from all walks of life. You can converse with anyone from any background. But still, not everyone gets access to your inner circle, to your energy, Like people often say you're so nice, but getting close to you is a bit difficult. Or you're so private, you don't just let anyone in, you just don't share your private life, Because you keep your inner world protected. You keep your private life protected, okay? In love, people see you as someone a bit guarded and picky, but in a good way. Like you have standards and you don't just fall for just anyone. And before letting someone into your heart, like people must prove themselves. Kind of like you may naturally test people or ask questions such as, oh, what are your intentions? What do you want? Can I trust you? Do you see a future with me? Like you ask a bunch of questions, you test them. Like they must show consistency and values before you open your heart. So many people are drawn to you naturally, guys. Like when you talk, others listen. You can hold their attention without even trying. Like some might even wonder, why does everyone like them so much? Why is it about their energy? But it's not about your power or anything. It's because your authenticity, your aura, your soul level honesty. And people can sense that. And people feel seen and understood and appreciated by you. Like your presence makes them feel comfortable. And your story resonates deeply with them, okay? People sense that you're searching for genuine connections here, like a community, soul tribe, soul family where you truly belong. Like you don't waste time with people who don't resonate with you. You prefer depth, honesty, and sincerity, You straightforward, direct, and not interested in any dramas or fake relationships. Like you want people who understand your soul, your story, Wow, this is great, guys. Like people also see you as someone who attracts good luck. Like new opportunities, blessings, or breakthroughs seem to find you naturally. But it's not just luck. You know when to grab opportunities. Because you're open-minded and adaptable, which makes success flow easier for you. And you know who you are, you know your strengths, you know what you bring to the table, and people admire your confidence and the way you stand firmly in your energy, in who you are, and you speak in a way that touches people's souls. Like your experiences inspire others, your authenticity feels healing, And often people feel like you're part of their soul family, their soul tribe, their soul sister, soul brother, even if they haven't met you in real life, even you just met them, And people feel like you're someone who doesn't stay in one place for too long, either physically or mentally. You adapt quickly, change environments easily, and know how to adjust to any situations. Because you're not afraid to cross borders, either emotionally, spiritually, or geographically. But another thing that you need to know that, some people feel intimidated by your energy, by the way that you say, by the way that you talk. Not because you try to dominate, just because your energy commands respect, okay? And people may think, oh, I'm so nervous to approach them. They seem powerful. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But like you have leader energy, guys. Like you speak with authority and people listen. People follow your guidance, your wisdom. And your wisdom naturally leads others, okay? Wow, this is beautiful. So now let's see your zodiac signs. So we have Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that's all I have for you guys. If the reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more readings. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi group 2, if you chose coffee, then let's see how people view you. So people see you as someone deeply dedicated to your career and financial growth. You give the impression of being a career man or career woman here, highly focused, hardworking, and committed to building long-term stability. Like you're shooting for the stars, and people see you as someone successful or have the potential to be successful in the future. Like people can tell you put enormous effort into your job, your goals, and the life you're trying to create. And if you're young, you're still in school, university, you're ambitious. You want to be an A student, trying to get distinction, high distinction in your course, in your program. Also, you don't just think about financial security, you actively build it brick by brick, not only for yourself, but for the people you care about. And people often see you as a breadwinner or a provider at home in your family. You know, like the energy surrounding you is strong, grounded, and purposeful. Like I see a lot of movement here, like you constantly on the go. Like you don't sit still. You're someone who have dreams too large to ignore. You don't sit there and wait for opportunities for money to fall on your lap. Instead, you get out there and make things happen. And this is the energy of a career-focused soul, a person who has placed their future in their own hands. And your daily routine feels packed with lots of meetings, schedules, responsibilities, and deadlines. It's as if you rarely sit still. Like we have Knight of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles here. Steady, productive, reliable, always mastering your craft. You mind your own business, you know. I see you write something. So it means that when you commit to something, you pull your full concentration into it. You pull your heart and soul into make things happen. You work with intention. You complete what you start. And you take genuine pride in what you produce, in what you work. And when your work or finances are not going well, guys, it throws you off balance emotionally. So when it's not going well, you don't feel happy, because your sense of peace is closely connected to your sense of progress and success. Like people may look at you and immediately recognize that you are dedicated, hardworking, and focused. You put tremendous energy into your career, your professional life, your finances, and your long-term stability. Like I said earlier, you're someone who's always improving, always leveling up. You are a lifelong learner. And people see you as the one who's working late, revising plans, organizing schedules, juggling responsibilities. You know, they notice the way you commit fully when you are doing something, the way your concentration locks in with intensity and purpose. So when you write or create, you channel everything you have into it. There's a part of you that doesn't feel emotionally settled unless your career is on track, guys. You know, like you want to be successful, and you highly emotionally connected to your career, to your success, to your achievements. And people respect how you take pride in your work and how you value excellence here. And this gives you a powerful presence, someone who aims high, someone who wants to be successful, someone who won't settle. You know, you have natural leadership qualities here, and people see you as someone who naturally rises to leadership, the manager, the team leader, the one others trust to take charge. And you have an authoritative energy without even trying. It's simply in the way you speak, the way you walk, or the way you solve problems. Because many of you are a natural problem solver. When others get overwhelmed, you get motivated. You know, you're kind of like the opposite. When something is too complicated, you lean in instead of backing away. You have a mind that thrives in challenge, because the harder the issue, the more determined you become. This is rare, guys, and people notice it immediately. So, you know, like many of you are self-made individuals. Like, you know, you were not someone who were handed an easy life. Someone who had to plant your own seeds. Like many of you were not born into privilege. You had to work from the ground up, and your success or achievements are earned, not inherited. This gives you the aura of someone self-made, you know. People will look at you and see resilience, survival, and ambition. They see someone who created their own future with sweat and determination. You have many dreams and wishes. You have big goals. Like I said earlier, you shoot for the stars even when the path feels slow or demanding or competitive, because some of you could work in a competitive, or many people are jealous of you, or you have many eyes on you. Sometimes you get impatient because you want things to manifest quickly. But guys, sometimes life doesn't happen that way. Sometimes there is the divine timing, okay? Divine timing is at work. Because you crave success not from ego, but from a deep desire to build a life of stability, comfort, and possibility for yourself and those you love. You like to follow your own path. You're not easily influenced. You prefer make your decisions based on your intuition and self-belief rather than relying on other people, because you trust your own skills, and this confidence is one of your greatest strengths, guys. So that's why you attract opportunities, financial blessings, and respect. And people are naturally drawn to your inner certainty. You know, like your busy schedule, constant responsibilities, and high expectation weigh heavily on your mind. So some of you may struggle with sleep, anxiety, overthinking, or restlessness. Your ambitions fill your head even at night, keeping your mind active when your body needs rest. You know, so guys, you need to rest, find balance, protect your peace. Give yourself permission to rest and relax. You don't have to earn your worth, okay? Because you already have it. Like I said earlier, you had to work from the ground up, so you respect money because you know its value. You understand how hard it is to earn, because this comes from your experience, from starting at the bottom, from climbing your way upward. You appreciate abundance, but you also don't take it for granted, okay? And another thing that I love about you is like you like to help people. Even if you become a millionaire, you like to pay it forward. You're not stingy, okay? So because of your energy, it makes you prosperous in the long run. It's why wealth comes to you, slowly at times, but steadily and surely. So you are the leader who rises from the experience. You are the warrior who keeps moving forward. And you are the mind that solves what others fear. And you are the soul that builds its own fortune. Wow, this is great, guys. I love your energy, your confidence, and your hard work. So let's see your zodiac signs. So you could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that's all I have for you. If the reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more readings. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose cocktail, then let's find out how people view you. So, you know your energy feels like home, a place of safety and understanding. From the outside, people can sense that you're someone loving, nurturing, and strong. You're not afraid to take on responsibilities. And in fact, you often step into them naturally. And you know when people need help, and you move toward them almost instinctively. You tend to go above and beyond for the people you love. Like, people often see you as family-oriented, the type who protects loved ones like a guardian. You tend to put the needs of the people you care about before your own. I feel that you carry motherly or fatherly energy. So you're the kind of person who asks, "Oh, have you eaten? Or are you okay?" Not out of habit, but out of genuine love. And people can sense that, guys. It can make them feel supported, appreciated, and understood. Like, your presence brings fresh and uplifting energy to people. Imagine like someone having a difficult day, their shoulders heavy, their spirit dim, and when they see you, it's kind of like sunlight breaks through the clouds. Maybe you crack a little joke, offer a warm hug, suggest a fun activity, or simply sit next to them. And suddenly they feel lighter. You remind people how to smile again. You remind people that they are loved. And with you, laughter flows freely. You know, like, you creative with how you bring joy. Maybe you suggest a spontaneous trip, share a story that makes people laugh, start a playful conversation, or find a small, thoughtful way to brighten someone's mood. You know, like, you have a natural ability to make people feel safe, seen, to be themselves. And you're non-judgmental. You accept people as they are, messy, imperfect, vulnerable, and growing. That acceptance is rare, guys, and people are drawn to you. You know, your presence feels like a warm doorway left open, and because of this, you attract friends easily, or at the very least, people who trust you quickly. And I feel that some of you may have many friends or have a wide social networks, you know. You may not always realize how magnetic your energy is, but many do see you as someone they want to be close to. Like, people find it easy to open up to you. You listen without interrupting, without questioning. You understand without needing every detail. Your compassion is real, guys, not performative. And you're the kind of person someone can talk to at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning about their fears or their dreams, nightmares, and you hold their words with tenderness. And people look up to you because you somehow manage to stay grounded while also being empathetic. You view as a source of guidance. You know, many people often come to you for advice, answers, or clarity when they feel lost or they need help because they trust you. Maybe you've noticed that people ask you things like, oh, what do you think I should do? Or, I need your opinion, I need your thoughts. Sometimes they listen to you more than they listen to their parents, to their own family, because you inspire people to take action, to grow, to heal, or to believe in themselves again. Your words have weight not because you force them, but because they come from your heart. You know, wow, that's beautiful. But you know, in love, you have a tender spirit. You tend to trust people quite easily, and you often step into the role of caretaker without realizing how much you're carrying. You give and give and give, sometimes forgetting that your heart deserves the same support and effort in return. Spirit encourages you to remember that you don't have to hold the entire world by yourself. Love is a partnership. Responsibilities can be shared, guys. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to receive. It's okay to lean on someone. I feel that you're forgiving by nature, not because you forget what happened, but because you crave peace more than bitterness. You know that hold on to resentment keeps you stuck, so you let go for your own healing, for your own peace. It's part of your wisdom, guys, part of your softness that makes you who you are. Wow, it's beautiful. When you love deeply, hurt cuts deeply. You feel things intensely, guys, even if you stay silent. You hold memories close, the things someone said, the moments they made you feel loved, the small routines you shared, you know, and then you're traditional in your own way. You cherish the past and sometimes struggle to release it, struggle to move on. But I feel that once you make up your mind, once you decide you've done or you're moving on, that's it. That decision becomes final. It's hard to change your mind, okay? And you don't look back. You transform your pain into strength and keep walking forward. And you prefer harmony over chaos. You know, like dramas exhaust you. You're someone who seeks peace, balance, and comfort in your environment. Another thing that Spirit is showing me that you look younger than your age. You appear youthful. Your smile, your energy, your presence, there's something youthful and bright about you. Even though you appear cheerful, you often hide your deeper emotions because you don't want to burden anyone. So you tend to hide your emotions quite well, guys. You hold your sadness quietly, your fears softly, and you show strength even when you feel fragile. And people admire you for that, guys, even if they don't always realize what it costs you. You don't really show your emotions. You don't show people that you cry. They don't really see your tears. Another message is that many people perceive you as lucky when it comes to building a future. It may seem to others that when you settle down, like marriage, family, home, it happens beautifully and unexpectedly, as if blessings fall into place all at once. You have an energy that attracts stability when the time is right, like the universe opens a path just for you. So people often see you that, oh wow, that is a lucky girl, that is a lucky guy, you know. Another thing is that you view your friends as family. You love deeply, not selectively. Your aura is warm, accepting, and soft. You see the good in people, their strengths, their potential, their spark. Instead of pointing out their flaws, you speak to someone's soul, reminding them of who they can be. And you uplift others simply by being present, guys. And you're the kind of person whose love shifts rooms, whose energy heals hearts, and whose kindness leaves a mark long after you walked away. Wow, basically, I just love your energy. You know what? Your energy, your love, your happiness is contagious. I have to tell you, okay? Well, that's a beautiful reading. Now let's get your zodiac sign. So you could be a Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that's all I have for you guys. If the reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more readings. Thanks for watching. Bye.